Everyone, and welcome back to Chris RD channel, presenting to you some of the strongest contenders in the men's artistic gymnastic men's vault finals, possibly podium prediction for the Asian Games 2023 in the men's artistic gymnastics for the men's vault finals this upcoming September 24 to September 29, 2023. And here are the most of the strongest vaulter in Asia in whom Juancho Miguel Besana will be competing with. Starting from Mahdi FATI of Iran. Mahdi FATI of Iran did well during the World Cup Cut Boost 2023. That is a very good vault, and he did really have a very good form in this vault. He had that difficulty of 5.6 in that double pike. He can even beat Arthur Dapian in this Yuchenko double pike twist, two twist. He even beat Arthur Dapian during the qualification in this World Cup cut boost. His score there was 15.066, 5.6 difficulty, and 9.466 executions. Now for the second vault of Mahdi FATI of Iran. He will be one of the strongest vaulter in this upcoming Asian Games 2023. So Kahara is either 2.5 twist, double pike. Let us watch the slow motion. He really did it well here. Perfectly double pike for 2 volts. 2 twist, double twist in the Sukahara double pike. He got here 14.9 in his second vault with 5.6 difficulty, 9.3 execution score. 14.983 is his total score for his vault in the World Cup cut boost. The only challenge for Iran is for his consistency. We now have also here one of the strongest vaulter is from Hong Kong, Wai Hong Shek of Hong Kong. He is the bronze medalist during the World Cup cut boost. Arthur Dapian was the gold in World Cup cut boost. Second was Iran, and third is Hong Kong. He have here a score of 14.766 in his first vault. 14.6 was his qualification score. That stepping side will cost him, and stepping is just outside of the line. He will have a good deductions. If he can eliminate those stepping at the side or big steps in the side, he can have a 14.9 scores here. He had a good height in his Resigwang. It's just the stepping at the side is a little bit far. You get 14.766. The difficulty is 6.0. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, 6.0 difficulty in his Resigwang with 8.866 execution. If he can perfect his execution, he can have 15 score there. That Dragulesco is also an amazing vault for Hong Kong. 14.7 Sheikh Weng Hong. 14.7 was his score there. And the slow motion, if you can see, his Dragulesco. He has a good height, good form. It's just a little bit separation of the legs and not good well tuck. Hindi masyadong magandang tuck sa air. Pero he can improve that. That's why he has scored his 14.7. 5.6, ladies and gentlemen, is his difficulty in his Dragulesco. With 6.0 in his score, he can be good. With Juancho Miguel Besana, of course. Junior SEA Games, he perfected his vault in his Sukahara. 2.5 twist with a good height. Now, Juancho Miguel Besana is in Japan, perfecting his vault, increasing his difficulty. God bless, bro. Misuchenko 2.5 twist is also good. It's just he can increase his level of difficulty more, perhaps to increase more of his executions, to eliminate those a little bit very minimal crossing of the legs, and they are on work in progress right now. He got 14.425 scores here, even though this championship or this competition are happened in those different places in different time. They are following the same FIG code of points. Now this is the Hong Kong performance on his vault during the World Cup Doha. He is very consistent in his vault. That is a very good Wang vault. 6.0 is his difficulty there. He did well in the World Cup cut post. He did well also during the World Cup Doha. You can see here that he is very consistent with his performances. In comparison to Iran, a little bit problematic with the executions. Now for the second vault of Hong Kong, we will still do here the Dragulesco, and let us watch his second vault of Hong Kong. He will be one of the good contender for vault in the Asian Games 2023. Dragulesco was enormous. He has a good landing there, high level of chest, and to the level of the legs in the floor is not that parallel, so it's good form. But hindi makakalaban siya ni Carlos Yulo. Kung nalaban si Carlos Yulo sa Asian Games, si Miguel Besana talaga sigurado siya nalaban sa Asian Games. Pero ang big question ko dito, kung nalaban si Juan Miguel Besana sa Asian Games, paano kung ma-qualify siya sa World Championship? Hindi ba siya nalaban sa World Championship? Si Juancho Miguel Besana. Maganda ang landing dito ni Hong Kong. He got 14.816 scores here, difficulty 5.6, 9.266 execution score, 14.766 is his first vote. Great job for Hong Kong, one of the great contender. We now also have here one of the greatest vaulter, Minami Kazuki of Japan. He is silver in the floor finals during the World Cup Doha, and he can be a good contender for the floor. But hindi makakalaban ni John Ivan Cruz sa floor. The Lopez was good. The level or the height is good. The landing is perfectly done. Was perfectly done.
Splendid twisting work when he's on floor. It's natural that he would employ.
He did a great twisting on his floor routines, and surely he will be one of the greatest contender in floor also, and John Ivan Cruz will be facing him.
Very well regarded Sendai University. 14.866, that's up.
14.866 was his score here in the vault for his first vault. The second vault now of Minami Kazuki of Japan.
Qualifications for the 5.2 difficulty. So 4/10 down.
He has this 5.2 difficulty in his second vault.
Vaulting average of the top three.
Chenko didn't have twist, that's good.
Nice vaulting from Minami
He performed
Kazuki.
here very well. He was in the 4th place here. The first in the vault during the World Cup Doha was Arthur Davtian of Armenia, then Ukraine for the silver, and bronze for Carlos Yulo during the World Cup Doha. 4th is Japan, Minami Kazuki. He has a good and enormously beautiful vault, perfect landing.
Can't get much better a central line than that from
The twisting is really enormously beautiful. The form of the legs is good. No separation of legs. It's just a little bit of some bending there, and he can work on with that.
exactly the same.
That's why he got here 14.633 average score. 14.4 only his score for the first vault. Now these are the dark horses. We now have here from Egypt, Omar Mohammed. Omar Mohammed of Egypt is a good vaulter also. He will be participating in Asian Games. That's the only problem for Omar Mohammed. If ever he can perfect that vault, minimize process those deductions, then he can have a good scores here. He's a very strong man. You just can see, magandang pangangatawan, strong body, strong legs, strong arms, very advantageous for a vaulter. He's trying to do here wrestling WANG, but it was very under-rotated. Surely he has a good time to practice this one. April, May, June, July, August, 5 months of practice to perfect his vault, and this he can be, or yeah, totoo na tunay na magkakaroon siya ng magandang laban sa Asian Games. It's a big discussion right now that Carlos Silva will either join the World Championship or Asian Games, but the final word and final say will still be coming from Philippine Sports Committee. Even Carlos Silva would like to join the World Championship, but if the Sports Committee would want him to join the Asian Games, Sports Committee will be the one to be abide. Because if Carlos Silva will do his own will, he will be representing his name. The second vault of Omar Mohamed.
That's a great vote.
It's a good vote there. But actually, there was a problem during his landing. I think during his landing, he kneel. Tumama yung kanyang
Omar Mohamed. He loses his.
Pero actually mababa yung score niya sa yung Vault 1, 0 ang score niya. Maganda lang ang score niya sa Vault 2 pero hindi siya ganun kagaling talaga. Of course, meron tayo pang dark horse din from Vietnam, Trinh Hai Cang. Si Trinh Hai Cang, he is the silver medalist in the SEA Games 2023. Gold for Juancho Miguel Besana, silver for Trinh Hai Cang of Vietnam. The only problem with Trinh Hai Cang is his executions. The landings, he needs to improve it. And I think he got there 3 steps backward plus stepping out of the platform during the landing. It will have enormous deduction. But he is a good vaulter. He has a good height. It's just kailangan pa sigurong patatagin ang mga legs. I think that was 4 steps and 0.4 deductions. Plus stepping outside pa the platform, another deductions for that. Magandang height ni Trinh Hai Cang eh. Masyado lang siya na overpowered. He needs to control his power to have a good execution in his vault. The way he twists his body is good. It's just the landing to control of the power. 14.166 is his score for the first vault. 5.6 is his level of difficulty. The same difficulty with Juancho Miguel Besana. The highest difficulty of the best vaulter in Asian Games that we will be seeing is Iran. 6.0 level of difficulty with wrestling WANG or Sukahara double pike and Yuchenko double pike twist. Yuchenko twist, it was a good vault for Trinh Hai Cang here. 5.6 level of difficulty. This is really 5.6, but if you just did a 2.5 twist, it will be a little bit low. Trinh Hai Cang of Vietnam is a really promising vaulter. During the World Championship 2022, he was 20th on the rank. He landed on the central line and it was performed well.
Nice to see this young man at a World Cup competition. After his brilliant home Southeast
A very young man from Vietnam. He got 14.099 average score, 14.033 his score in the second vault. Great job for Trinh Hai Cang. And please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share to this channel. We hope that Juancho Miguel Besana will perfect more his executions in his vault to increase a little bit of his vault for 1 month. He has having training in Japan and he will be competing for Asian Championship also. Let's have a great prayer. Let's pray for our Team Philippines, for ASEAN countries, to be in podium for Japan. Thank you very much for watching this channel. God bless, and thank you very much. Mabuhay kayo lahat. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas. Thank you very much, Rappler, for this video. Thank you.